Hello, my friends. It's Semulin, and we're going to do a little bit of a different video here. We've got a wipe coming soon, and I had someone in my Twitch chat say that they were going to go bear for this wipe because it's so much easier to modify the starting guns for the bear. And made me realize that something I've kind of learned by trial and error and watching a lot of different videos is it's really not that hard to modify the USEC guns, and I think USEC is a better choice. I mean, there's lots of ways to play Tarkov, play whatever playstyle you want and whatever faction you want for whatever reason, but it's so much easier to approach the water treatment plant on Lighthouse if you're playing a USEC instead of a bear. You're not going to have your starting guns that long anyway, but I wanted to make a short video to show you how to modify them to make them useful. So let's jump in and do that. When you start on your USEC, you've got MP5s and you've got M4s. And there's a few little modifications you can do to make these usable before you go into your very first raid. On the bottom here, I have the pieces that you need to remove, and on the top, the pieces that you need to buy. So to make this MP5 usable, let's take a look at what you start with. It's not bad, but it's got a 20 round mag. That's obviously not enough bullets, and there's no sight. The iron sights on this are a little rough. This is a very straightforward modification to make. All you do is take off the 20 round mag, drop it in here, make sure to unload your ammo before you sell it. And I'm going to do a linked, I'm going to filter by item to show you where to buy these. You can buy the 30 round mag from Peacekeeper. You just go to your traders, Peacekeeper, there's the 30 round mag, buy it, slap it on. There's another piece you need, and it is the HK MP5 MF1 HK Universal Low Profile Scope Mount. I believe this is also available on Peacekeeper. Yeah, it's Peacekeeper level 1. So you just go to your traders, Peacekeeper level 1, scroll down here, make sure you're buying the right one. This is the one that you want. Buy it, slap it on there, and now you can put whatever reflex sight you'd like onto it. This Walther MRS reflex sight is a pretty good one. I'm pretty sure you can find this one on Skier. Let's take a peek here. Man, I can never find them when I want to do it for the videos. Oh yeah, there it is. You just buy that and slap it on there. You may also have some sort of sight that you found in raid or on a scav run, and that makes this pretty easy to adjust as well. And that turns the MP5 that you start with from kind of useless to something that's an actually functional SMG. We haven't really changed the recoil or accuracy or anything else like that on the gun. All we've done is make it so that you can actually have a functional sight and a magazine that works. I would recommend when you run with this that you bring at least 3 extra magazines and stash some extra 9mm in your secure container because you're probably going to need it. This thing goes through bullets really quickly. Now, the M4 takes a little bit of extra work, but I want to show you what you can get from this. The biggest issue with this gun when you're starting out as a new player, let's move these over so you can see both, is this gas block. The iron sights on this are pretty bad. I have a hard time hitting anything with the iron sights. And if you're going to try to put another sight on it, the gas block includes this really raised part for the front sight here. Now, one thing you can do with the M4s, and I'm going to mention this now, is wait until you've done the quest Gunsmith Part 1 to use them. Just leave them in your stash, use the MP5s, use your pistols, use whatever you get on your scav runs. Once you've completed Gunsmith Part 1, you unlock a new gas block, which doesn't have this annoying sight on the top, and then you can basically throw any sight that you'd want right on top of the rail. Now, to do that, you don't really need anything other than Jaeger unlocked, and to find a hard drive and raid, and then you can do the barters, get the gunsmith task done. Bob's your uncle, you've got a functional M4. But if you want to take an M4 into your first raid, you can build this one here on the left without doing anything. All you got to do is visit a couple traders. So let me show you the pieces. I'm also going to show you this gun in action because you don't get full clearance of that front sight, but you get really darn close. And I did want to briefly mention the stats here. You can see that we've improved them a little bit. We've got a little bit extra ergonomics, and we've got recoil pulled down a little bit. Not a lot, but you know, every little bit counts when you're playing a game like Tarkov. So what you're going to want to do for your M4 on the stock version is pull off the carbine handguard, the grip. You're going to want to pull off the stock and the charging handle. So that'll look like this. Boop. You do need to leave the tube on right there and just get the stock. So that's kind of an important part. And you can take, not that. We want to take off the charging handle. And we're also going to remove the pistol grip. And then we're going to get these pieces. This is the Adar wooden stock. It's kind of silly, but this actually provides you a little bit better ergonomics and recoil than the standard stock that you get. This is available on Skier. So you can just go over to Skier, level 1, fresh account, buy it, it's right there, and throw that right on. These two hand guards replace the original I don't know why I can't say that word, the stock hand guard. You buy the upper and lower receiver. Both of these are available on Peacekeeper. Level 1, as soon as you log in, don't have to do anything. You can get the AR-15 KAC wrist handguard. There's the upper, there's the lower. You need them both. Slap them together, throw it on there. That allows you to put a grip onto the weapon that you've just made. You can buy this RK6 tactical foregrip from Skier. It gives you a little bit better ergonomics and recoil. You may also have found some sort of grip on a scav run or in a weapons crate or something like that. So you can put whatever you want on there. Just to show you real quick, it's on Skier. There it is. Just drag that down there, clip it on there. You can also put on a tactical device like a laser or a flashlight. I like the Surefire flashlight. Don't remember where you get those. Let's take a peek. Mechanic level 1. So we can just go to Mechanic and buy that. Again, you may find some other sort of flashlight while you're in raid. There may be another one that you'd like to purchase and put on there. That's fine too. You really only need these if you're going to be somewhere dark, but like if you're going to run factory or something, especially with the new factory, I found that to be helpful. I think this one works on there too. Let's just double check. So you may as well have as many options as you can get. Yeah, you can slap, again, whatever tactical device you want on. Now, the next big question is what sight you want to use. And you've got two options. I'm going to show you both of them, and I'm going to let you see what they play out in game as well with a little bit of footage from the gameplay. The first one is the H2 sight. To put this on, and all of these pieces are available from Peacekeeper. You need the 6-hour Romeo sight mount, and then you can buy the H2, slap it on, or you can buy the NAR mount for Aimpoint Arco and buy the P1 sight and put it on. These are both different options, and again, I'll show you both of these pieces are available from Peacekeeper. There's all of these mounts, and then the sights are here. Let's go look at them again so I can just kind of state which one goes with which. The Romeo sight mount goes with the H2, and the NAR, the BNT QD NAR mount goes with the P1. So you put the sight on the mount, and then you put the mount onto the M4. Now, I'm going to roll a little bit of footage here of each of these in action. We'll start with the H2. As you can see, you don't have full clearance from that gas block sight, but I find it a lot easier to use than the iron sights and good enough that I can hit most targets at decent range. It's very functional close up. As you get a little further away, it's a little more difficult because that gas block is in the way. Now we'll check out the P1, and you can see it's kind of the same thing. It's just a matter of which one you prefer. You've still got that gas block in the way, but you are able to see what you're doing, and you can land shots a lot easier than if you had iron sights. The recoil also isn't bad now that we've changed over the handguard and put a grip on there. So those are the modifications I would make to your starting guns. I do this as soon as the wipe starts because you can go buy all of this. They've switched the buy limits to personal limits now. So there's no reason you can't go on your first raids with these guns ready to go. Now, whether you're Bear or USEC, I will remind you that the real value you're getting out of these M4s really isn't the guns so much as the ammo. So I wouldn't bring all of your ammo into your first raid. I'd bring at max 3 extra clips, magazines, and I'd have the extra ammo stored in your secure container. If you find ammo for an M4 that's good ammo, stash that in your secure container as well, and be on the lookout for the ADAR rifles because they'll take the same amount of ammo. So don't go into your first raid and bring all of the ammo that you have. But my suggestion is to do these modifications to your guns before your first raid, and you'll have a much better time playing Escape from Tarkov. Thank you for watching and checking this out. If you like it, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And if enough of you do that, we'll make some more videos about gun modding. Maybe we can do one for the Bears. Also check out the Twitch stream. It's at twitch.tv/Semulin. I also live stream here on YouTube and would love to see you. All right. Thank you so much. Y'all be cool. We'll see you next time.